Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Dreams of Happiness. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload new videos every week. And also, once I reach 3,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a cash giveaway. But you have to be subscribed to my channel to be a part of it. So subscribe and tell all your friends and family to subscribe. So, this is my second time recording this, y'all, but we're trying to record this. But I just wanted to make a little video about why being a single is not like a bad thing, because I feel like as women, especially when we get older, we all want that fairy tale happiness of being married, being in a good relationship with our Prince Charming or whatever. And some people feel like, if you're single, something's wrong with you, or it's just life is just bad when you're single, which is not always true. So first of all, when you're single, that's the only time that you're gonna have to kind of like, I want to say, be selfish, as far as like when you're single and you don't have any kids. That's the only time in your life that you'll have to do whatever you want to do. Like when you're making decisions, um when you're making decisions about different things in your life, you don't have to consider anybody else, is what I'm saying. When you're in a serious relationship or a marriage, at least a good one, in my opinion, you have to take your partner's opinions, their feelings, in consideration. Like it could be something as small as, what we're gonna eat tonight. You might want chicken and your husband or boyfriend might want lasagna. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the only time in your life where you could do whatever you want to do. It could be as little as what temperature we're going to set the thermometer on. I like it cold, y'all. Something about sleeping in a cold room. Like I have a blanket, um, but I be having my air on like 64. To me, that's the most comfortable thing in the world. Now, when I wake up, I be cold as hell and I have to turn it back up. But yeah, I know everybody's not like that. So, my future husband, he might not like, because a lot of people, when they come over my place, they say, girl, like I'm in the, what do you call it, Alaska. They feel like they're in Alaska, they say. So I know if I get married one day, my husband, he might not like it that cold. He might be just like me and like the cold too. I don't know. But he might not like it that cold. So when you're married or you're in a serious relationship, it's about compromise. You're both supposed to compromise and take your thoughts and how you feel about stuff into consideration. If you're in a good relationship, I think. And especially if you have kids. Now, when you throw kids in the equation, that's even a whole nother thing. Once you have kids, you have to think about them in every decision that you make. Because it's not just about you no more, it's about your children. As a parent, if you're a good parent, you're supposed to do whatever is best for your kids, yourself too, but you put your kids first. Like, how is this going to affect my child? And once you have kids, let's say you get invited somewhere, right? You might not can go because you don't trust a lot of people to watch your child. You might not can find somebody that you trust to babysit your kid long enough to leave them alone with them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of parents, they are very picky about who they don't let anybody watch their kids. So you might not can go if nobody's available that you trust. Or let's say your kid gets sick and you have to miss work for 2 or 3 days. So, now your check gonna be short. So there's so many things that you have to consider, when you're in marriage or relationship and you have kids. You might, let's say, you want to move somewhere, but your husband doesn't want to move, or even like picking out a house. You know what I'm saying? And you might find somebody that y'all are kind of just alike. So maybe y'all don't have to. Those decisions won't be hard. But sometimes you might find some people, they are like kind of opposite in a way. So it's about compromise. You might want to move to Texas, but your husband, wants to move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is your only time to be about self. You know what I'm saying? And when you're married, lots of times, you're married to his family too. You gotta, see what kind of people they are. So it's a lot that goes into a relationship. It's not just the cute pictures that we see on Instagram, the matching outfits, or vacations, and everybody's happy and all that. That's all great, but relationships are healthy relationships, because you don't want to be in a relationship with a man that doesn't consider you when he's making important decisions. If you're in a relationship with a man that doesn't think about you when he's making important decisions, then you need to cut him off. But of course, you won't have to think about him too. So that's why I think that's pretty much what compromise means. It's about compromise. And when you're single, you don't really have to do that. So yeah, that's the main thing I want to say. Is this nothing wrong with being single for a while. I'm going to be single by choice because I'm going to start having a lot of stuff go on once I start school. Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't have time for a relationship anyway. Between working, taking my phlebotomy class, trying to get into nursing school, YouTube, I'm not gonna have time to develop no relationship with nobody, and I don't want to anyway, because there's just a lot of things that I want to work on myself before I even think about anything like that. And plus, especially when you're in a new relationship, you're trying to get to know somebody. I'm not going to have time to get to know anybody. Like, I'm either going to be at work, studying for a test, doing homework, or sleeping, basically. I don't have time to answer nobody. Why you answer the phone and called you or this or that. So yeah, I know some people do it, but I feel everybody that I've seen that's in a relationship or married while going to school and working, they were doing that before they had all that going on. Personally, every relationship that I've seen, like I've seen married people go to nursing school and stuff like that, but they were already married and they already had like a strong relationship before all this extra stuff like going to school, working, kids. But anyway, so I just wanted to say, if you're single, enjoy that time that you have alone, because once you in a relationship, married, kids, you're going to have to, for the rest of your life, consider your family when you're making decisions, not just yourself. So enjoy that time. But I think that's all I wanted to say. You can comment below your thoughts on this topic, and I will see y'all the next time.